So if this message is for you, then most of or your whole life, you have had somebody like casting negativity over you, but casting like false illusions over you. And this could have been done for multiple reasons. But it always feels like whatever they were trying to cast over you was either designed to keep you stuck, like keep you in a box, right? Because if you grow up your whole life and somebody's telling you, oh, you know, you have to operate within these certain parameters, that's exactly what you're going to grow into. You're going to grow to fill the box that they put you in, right? Or for some of you, you could have had somebody that was trying to cast over you that you were ill, that something was actually wrong with you, like physically, like health wise, and that was not factual, and that was designed, like I said, to try to keep you in a box. 111. But so it feels like it didn't just have to be one person. This could have been, you know, multiple people. But basically, if this person or these people basically try to cast like a box for you to fit in, basically they did not want you to rise. And so these people could see early on that you were going to be someone, that you were going to be something. You know, you didn't act the way regular kids acted. You didn't, you know, speak the way they did. You didn't articulate your thoughts the way they did. You know, you were quick, you were sharp, you were, I don't know if cunning is the right word. I don't know. Because every time I hear cunning, I'm like, but you were next level. That could even apply to having psychic abilities, right? But you did not present as a normal child would have presented. And that 222 stirred up a little ruckus inside of people, especially when it came to their confidence and self-worth. And so basically, you know, these people, or this person, these people, they didn't want you to outshine them. Mind you, these people could have been around your age or older than you, but these people did not want you to outshine them. And they knew just from looking at you, like I said, that you were going to be something big. And so they were like, if I cast this over them, if I provide this illusion for them to live in, then they will never grow past what I have created for them. It's almost like the Truman Show. It's like, if they can put on this show for you, if they can keep you thinking a certain kind of way, if they can basically mold your mind into how they want it to go, you will never surpass the level that they reached. You will never go to the next level that they didn't go to. You know what I mean? And so for some of you, the person in question, if they were trying to keep you small-minded, if they were trying to, you know, cast illness over you or something like that actually turned out to be false, then this person physically was dependent on your love and energy to like survive. And so this person knew that with the way that you are, that you would have, you know, made a lot of friends, that you would have wanted to go out and be adventurous and stuff like that. And that meant that it would be the less time that they would be like feeding off of your like love and admiration. And so they basically, you know, cast the illusions over you that would keep you right there by their side, pretty much feeding them like an infinite supply of love, you know, 444, or like feeding them an infinite amount of, you know, energy and attention. And so for some, like I said, for some, they didn't do it in like an evil way. It was like this person like struggled with love, and so like love from you might have been the only love that they actually received, and so they kind of got selfish with it, and they were like, this is my love, this is my like fountain of love, my fountain of youth. And so they wanted to keep you near, they wanted to keep you by in any way, shape, or form. But then, like I said, for some of you, there are some that literally saw the shine from the beginning, and they intentionally were like, nah, I'm gonna sabotage and I'm gonna try to keep this person down because they're gonna grow up and they're gonna outshine the fuck out of me, and I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want all eyes on them. 555. And so one way or another, the illusions were cast. Like, they were broken, right? Not cast. One way or another, these cast illusions were broken. You figured it out. You maybe woke up one day and you were like, wait, like, you're telling me that this is like the entirety of the parameters that I can live in, but like, there's all this extra space. Like, I'm not gonna go the way that you're trying to tell me. I'm not gonna go the way that you're showing me. Full body goosebumps. I had to go ahead and show y'all. Full body. I'm not gonna follow the path. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna try and do this because I think that this actually could work, right? Or, you know, you ended up one day getting older and going to see a doctor or something like that, and they're like, wait, what? They're like, no, we just did this, and this, and none of that fits for you. Like, none of that whatsoever. Like, none of that whatsoever fits for you. So I don't know why. And I'm saying, like, for some of y'all, like, the look on your faces when you realize that you didn't have to do things the way that they were trying to make it seem like you had to. Like, you didn't have to fit into the box that they made for you. You didn't have to follow the path. Or you weren't sick. You weren't, you know, you didn't have to always be, you know, in the house or by this person's side. Like, it's giving the energy of, in Rick and Morty, Morty gets a son at one point, and he basically tells his son that the air is poison, and so he has to stay inside because the outside air is poison. And when he finally goes outside, he's like my entire life is alive. That's the type of energy. Is like, you were just like, wow, like, I thought that I could do it this way. Everybody said I couldn't, but I did. I thought that I could do this, and everybody said I couldn't, but I did. I didn't think anything was wrong with me, but everybody said there was, but there's not. Like, this is the type of energy it's giving. It gives the energy of you just really just one day waking up and just seeing through the illusion. Wake up to the, what does he say? Or no, he says, come home to the refreshing taste of shattering the illusion. I think that's from Rick and Morty. Yeah, the wafers, and basically they have the guy like replaying a freaking one moment that like makes these wafers taste amazing or whatever. Simple Ricks. No, not Simple Ricks. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Come home to the grand taste of shattering the illusion. Come home. Come home. Come home to the grand taste. My nose is stuffed right now, and it's been pissing me off. Well, only one side is. It's absolutely been pissing me off. But, yeah, if and this message is for you, then you already know, because you broke free from the shit. You became a way maker. You ventured outside the box, and you wrecked it. 10-10. You made it happen. You broke the illusions that were cast over you. So I guess give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back. I guess this is like a mini hype up message. Like, I'm just telling you some shit you already knew, though, like, really. But much love to everybody as always, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.